Hi there. Have you ever wondered why the word influencer and selfie always go together? Now, I'm not going to dig into the whole influencer world. Rather, I want to understand why. For this particular breed of marketer, the weapon of choice is the selfie or the self-portrait. Rationally, it all just seems like a boatload of vanity. Why don't they just put all the focus on the product instead of themselves? But if they've got it all wrong, why are they influencers? Why do they influence? How do they influence? Why does what they do work so well? And importantly, why isn't every business owner doing it? Well, if that interests you, stick around and I'll tell you. Hi there, my name is Bob Gentle and welcome back to Amplify. If you enjoy content like this, then consider subscribing. On this channel, we talk digital marketing and everyday online business. If you do enjoy this content, then give the video a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell. That way you'll get notifications every time I publish new videos, which will typically be every Tuesday. If you have questions, if they come up during the video, then just ask them in the comments down below and I will be waiting to answer them. So let's get into the video. The influencer industry is currently worth $9 billion annually. Yes, you heard that right. 9 billion with a B. Nothing is worth that kind of money unless someone finds it valuable. It's worth that kind of money because it works. It works because people buy from people. Most forms of advertising try to scale this truth and do it with varying degrees of being quite a poor job. Influencer marketing just works better than most other forms of advertising. If people buy from people, then we need relationships, and influencers have relationships at scale. People know who they are and they have a following, an audience, or a tribe. And if the influencer says it's good, it's probably good. And we're going to follow them and they have influenced us. We feel connected to those we regularly see on screen. Regularly seeing a person's face forms a strong unconscious bond. Instagram is where you'll experience this most obviously. Take two accounts. Both talk about the same thing and offer the same service. In one, we see the product and service, and in the other, the same, but presented by a person we can see. Who do we feel most connected to? I'm recording this video because I want you to understand that your most valuable asset is your personal brand. Most importantly, and specifically, your face. So if you're like most people, right now, you are experiencing a range of emotions. The truth is, I often wish I was 25. I wish I had perfect teeth and the hair that I didn't respect when I had it. But I don't. And yet, here I am. And you know what? It still works. The website Everyday Sociology explains that the more pictures you post of yourself promoting a certain identity, be that buff, sexy, adventurous, studious, funny, clever, daring, etc., the more likely it is that others will endorse this view of you. That's not me telling you that. That's science. And oddly, if I put on a lab coat and told you that, you would believe it even more. But that's a segue that we're not going to go down right now. We pay attention to pictures of faces more than we do anything else. It's deeply rooted in human biology and psychology. If you walk into any room, you scan faces, and it's the same in social media. Everything, every single bit of content falls into the background as soon as our brain sees a face. In a blog post on Buffer's website, they claim that pictures of faces get 38% more likes and comments, and these are a strong indicator that a message is cutting through. Social media, if you're in business, isn't about being a wallflower. It's about doing what works with integrity. Showing up for your audience is your responsibility. Pictures of stuff is not social. Personal brand capital or influence can't grow if you don't show up in people's feed. So why do some people find it easy and others find it hard? I have some good-looking clients, and they collapse into themselves at the very idea of doing video online or even taking a selfie. Actually, this is totally natural, and again, a big part of the reason why we unconsciously admire, or, I'll be honest, loathe, those who manage to show up consistently. From our young age, we're told to put others first, not to stand out. Don't put your hand up, or put your hand up before speaking. Wait for others to introduce themselves first. Stranger danger. I work with a few clients who've been actors, and they taught me one important thing. It's not about you. It's about your audience. Your job is to get a reaction. You are a side issue. Your face, your voice, movement is just a tool. It's a great tool. In fact, it's the best one you have. I spoke about this in another video, and I'm going to remind you about the rule of thirds because it's one of the most powerful things. 1/3 of people will not like you. It's just a fact. These are the people you spend your time worrying about. And yes, they are there. You won't change their mind, and they wouldn't never do business with you. So you really shouldn't be worrying about them. 1/3 of people are ambivalent. They can take you or leave you. You don't offend them, but they're not into you either. These are not your people. You might win them over from time to time, but just treat that as a bonus. Another 1/3 of people, they will like you. They'll click with your personality, and you make sense to them. You know these people when you meet them in a room. These are the people you are for. This is your audience, so you have to put all your time and effort here. Showing up online is one of the single most powerful things you can do to boost any aspect of your marketing. It will add juice to your advertising. You'll be the cold caller people are thrilled to hear from. And your email marketing will be exciting to read, all because people bond with you. You'll be building and growing that 1/3 of consumers who want you. They get you and they will love you. So, I know you're insecure about how you look, how you sound, how you move, or how you write. And I know you're worried that people might think you're foolish, that you're not good enough, you're a fraud. And you know what? Some will. But you'll be amazed and you will thank me, because if you claim your influence with a bit of humility, it might just change your life. So thank you for watching. If you enjoy content like this, then again, please consider subscribing. I talk about all kinds of topics around digital marketing, and the digital marketing lifestyle is what I would call it. So if you did enjoy this video, then hit the like button. Also consider subscribing. Just hit the big red subscribe button. And if you do, also hit the bell. That way YouTube will let you know every time I post a new video, which is normally every Tuesday. If you have questions or you want to continue the conversation with me, I will be waiting for you down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.